Hello children, welcome again to this interesting session of trigonometry where we will study that why cos of an angle which is minus x radians is equals to cos of x, and why every other trigonometric ratio when taken with respect to this angle is just the opposite of the trigonometric ratio when taken to the positive value or magnitude of the angle, or you can say it like this. The ratio can be written as tan tangent of minus x is minus sin x upon cos x, that is minus tan x. So, why only cos of negative of x is equal to cos of x? We will see to it, and then every other ratio will follow the same, especially the reciprocals follow the same methodology. Now, for that we should have a revolving ray. Let us say this is the revolving ray OP, and whose coordinates, children, you already very well know carefully. This is the length, the height B, and this is the length A of the base of the right angle triangle OMP. Now, A is actually your cos x, where this angle is x, right? So, A is your cosine of x and B is your height, that is sine of x. Now, in order to understand the negative of the same angle, we have to take that angle, but in the anti-clockwise direction, in the clockwise direction, right, in this direction. Then only this angle will be taken as negative of x degrees, this angle which I am shading it right now. So, for this angle to be realized, we should have a triangle OMQ whose coordinates will be written by, if this is B and that is A, whose coordinates will be written by A minus of B, right. Now, clearly children, we can see that in this quadrant, in the fourth quadrant where the angle has become minus x, the rotation done by that revolving ray OQ in the negative direction, that is the clockwise direction, is has happened. So, now this ordered pair can always be written as cos of x, right. But remember, this cos of x right now, abhi ke liye, for now, is not proper way to write here, because the rotation we are taking is not x actually. कितने डिग्री पे हम घूम रहे हैं, कितने डिग्री पे रिवॉल्विंग रे is rotating actually is minus x radians, right. So, a better would be that you should be taking it as this will be minus of x radians, and then this minus of B will be sine minus of x radians, right. Now, actually children, see what is A kya tha, check it out from here. A is cos x, A is cos x, and what is B? B is sin x. So, minus of sin x is equal to Q cos of minus x comma sin of minus x. So, now you can see by drawing the resemblance between these two abscissas. So, by equating these two abscissas which I have highlighted by with the help of an arrow, children, I can write that cos of minus x is equals to cos of x, that I hope that is clear to you, and sine of minus x is equals to minus of sine x. This is what I have written after equating or comparing ordinate with the ordinates of both these ordered pairs, right. ये तभी लिखा गया है. Therefore, you should always understand why cos of minus x radians or degrees is equal to cos of x degrees. There is no impact on the rotation done by the revolving ray, because whenever you are taking the cosine, children, the cosine of the angle, you always have to take the base. Even if you are, try to understand it in this way, even if you are in the, let us say, third quadrant, let us say you are in the let us say you are in the second quadrant here. So, this will be the rotation done, that would be x in the anti-clockwise direction. And in order to realize the same rotation done, in order to understand within an angle of minus x radians or minus x degrees, तो वो rotation होनी चाहिए फिर clockwise direction में, right? ये ऐसी होनी चाहिए, तो ये जो होगा ये होगा minus x फिर. So as you can see, ट्राइंगल कैसे बनेगा? ट्राइंगल यहाँ बनेगा, फिर ट्राइंगल यहाँ बनेगा. तो जितना भी होगा ये विड्थ जितनी भी होगी, मान लेते हैं ये होता है स्मॉल टी, कर्सिव टी होता है ये, राइट. तो यहाँ सेकेंड क्वाड्रेंट में अगर हम फाइंड करेंगे चिल्ड्रन, इफ आई विश टू फाइंड द कोसाइन ऑफ दिस एक्स विच इज़ इन द सेकेंड क्वाड्रेंट विच टुक मी दिस रिवॉल्विंग रे इन द सेकेंड क्वाड्रेंट, राइट. जितना भी एक्स लिया है अभी ये यहाँ पर ग्रीन में, तो ये सेकेंड क्वाड्रेंट में पहुँचा दिया है इसने इस रे को. तो जहाँ पे भी ये रे टर्मिनेट हो रही है उस क्वाड्रेंट के अकॉर्डिंग उसके अकॉर्डिंग हम इस एंगल को रिजॉल्व करेंगे. तो कॉस ऑफ एक्स हमेशा यहाँ पे क्या होगा चिल्ड्रन? टी होगा. लेट अस रियलाइज व्हाट इज कॉस ऑफ माइनस एक्स ऑन द अदर हैंड व्हेन द रिवॉल्विंग रे टर्मिनेट्स इन द थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट हेयर. यहाँ पे जब ये टर्मिनेट होती है, राइट, जब यहाँ पे टर्मिनेट होती है तब भी यहाँ पे जो कॉस ऑफ माइनस एक्स है चिल्ड्रन वो है टी ही है यहाँ पे, राइट. एंड दैट इज़ वाई इट इज़, और टी किसके बराबर है चिल्ड्रन? कॉस ऑफ एक्स. बट अगर ये हाइट होती है, इफ आई टेक दिस हाइट एज लेट अस से h, दिस हाइट इज h, so this height too will be h because this point capital R is the mirror image of the point capital W, right. क्योंकि उतने ही एंगल में हम रोटेट कर रहे हैं, चाहे क्लॉकवाइज हो, चाहे क्लॉकवाइज हो, चाहे एंटी क्लॉकवाइज हो. सो इन केस यू टेक कैलकुलेट फॉर साइन ऑफ x radians or degrees, what sine of x is? The perpendicular distance, that is h. And what is children sine of minus x when the rotation is done clockwise direction? Sine of minus x is again h, you can see here. But since the coordinates are minus t and minus h, so I would be adding a negative sign over here. That would further give me minus h, and h is sin x. So whichever quadrant you take, what is what is the gist of this lesson children? The gist of this lesson is that always remember that cosine of a negative angle is always equal to cosine of the positive angle. This is what you need to always remember and take care of, right.